Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Tilehurst End Weekly Roundup, where we basically go over everything that's happened in the past week to do with Reading FC. Before we get into the video, make sure to like the video, but most importantly, subscribe and turn that notification bell on if you haven't already, to make sure that you get the videos when we upload them. So, in the past week, we've only had the one game, a good win on Boxing Day, 2-1 at home to Luton. Just before we get into that, actually, hope everyone here had a Merry Christmas. Hopefully everyone had a great one. Obviously, due to the circumstances that we're in this year, it made it a lot harder on everyone. So hopefully everyone had a good Christmas. 2-1 Luton win. Not really the greatest game. I think we played well in the first half. I think second half we didn't even have a shot, so that pretty much sums up. We weren't great. So we'll go for the first goal. Tom McIntyre getting his first goal for the club. Magnificent finish, volley, great corner routine. I think Sonny Aluko put the corner in. He went near post, and Tom McIntyre managed to lose his marker and then hit it first time on his left foot, and he went across the goal into the top right corner. It was a brilliant finish. So really for his first goal. And then the second one, Alpha Semedo also scoring his first goal for the club. A brilliant 1-2 with Sam Baldock. And he just slotted it past the keeper to make it 2-0. Going into half time, 2-0 up. You know, confident because Luton weren't great. They kept giving the ball away a number of times. I think if we had our main players there, I think we would have absolutely battered them, because I think the way that Luton were giving the ball away so sloppily, I think we easily could have pounced on that. And I just don't think we had the right players up front, quality-wise, to deal with that. Obviously, we were missing Swift didn't start, but he did come off the bench, which was really nice to see in the second half. Elise didn't start. Obviously, we don't have Mate and Joao because they're both injured. So the only really main player that we had for the whole game was Ajaria, and then we had Semedo and Aluko, who obviously they're okay, but they're not kind of level. So yeah, and then we played pretty shocking in the second half. Not going to lie, I didn't think we played well at all, but we did manage to grind out the win, which was nice. Their goal was pretty good, to be fair, because Oluwalu, in the 89th or 90th minute, scored a really good goal, straight past Raphael into the top right, in the bottom right corner. Had a little dip on it as well, so he made it well to save. But yeah, so we had a couple of defensive reshuffle as well. Tom Holmes played at centre back, so it's the first time he played his natural position this season, I do believe. Estevez then moved back to right back, and then McIntyre moved to left back, obviously because Liam Moore injured for about 6 weeks due to a stress metatarsal fracture, I think it was. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that was what it was. But yeah, so Swift comes back, nice win on Boxing Day, continue our Boxing Day unbeaten run. And yeah, overall, pretty good day at the office. Paunovic, some good news afterwards. Apparently, Lucas Joao is close to returning, which is nice. I think Swansea will be a bit too soon, but maybe Huddersfield. But yeah, Swansea, big game tomorrow night. If we win that, I think we should definitely be considered one of the better teams in the division, because Swansea are a top team, and we haven't done great. I think out of the top 6, I'm trying to think. We've lost to Norwich, we lost to Brentford, we beat Watford. Obviously, yet to play Swansea, and who's the other team? Bournemouth. That's it. We lost to Bournemouth as well. So not a great record against the top 6. Played 4, 1-1, lost 3. So I think we really need to get that record up. We are going to start, propelling ourselves for the top of the division. But Swansea are currently second with 39 points, and we are 6th with 36. A win today. I don't know what the goal difference is, but it would definitely take a level on points for Swansea, which would be magnificent. Swansea are a tough side. Andre Ayew and Jamal Lowe up front are something we should be scared of, especially without Liam Moore, with only Michael Morrison really being our only senior centre-back. Maybe should be a bit of a worry, but Tom Holmes has done nothing wrong. I think he was excellent on Saturday, actually. I think he won every single one of his aerial duels, something like that. He was really good. Nice to see him improving as well. But yeah, so I think that's it for this week, although we do have some transfer business. I believe Omar Richards, there's been a lot of rumours linked with him in the past week. I believe there are a couple of clubs, including Everton, that are looking at him, but it has come out that he does want to sign a new contract. He's not against leaving Reading. He's not like Reading. He's not like he really wants to leave. But it'll be the agent. That'll be the one who doesn't really have much of a say in his contract. And Elise obviously getting linked with the same old clubs every week. Seems to be like a regular thing now. Apparently an 8 million release clause, that's what The Athletic and a number of other EFL sites have been reporting. But then there are more Reading FC journalists saying that's not the case. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's not true. But I would believe the more Reading journalists because I feel like that they would know more about that. But I'm hoping that, fingers crossed, at least we can get at least an 8-figure fee. I think 20 million plus. I think if we get any less than that, I'm not going to be happy. But 20 million would be absolutely massive for the club, because we can reinvest that, and the club doesn't need the money apparently, but like it'd be very useful, I think, to for our long-term future. So it'd be really good to get that money. I think 8 million way too cheap. January transfer window is coming in. Apparently we've been linked with Bruno Tavares again, the Sporting Lisbon winger. You probably don't remember him because we've got linked with a bunch of Portuguese wingers in the summer. But yeah, Bruno Tavares from Sporting Lisbon. Apparently, again, we're looking at getting him in on loan. Obviously, with post-Brexit now, it might be a bit harder. So Poundage did say, I think it was a week or two ago, that we are going to be looking more into the English market in the next couple of transfer windows. So hopefully we can get some good players, but January is probably our biggest transfer window we've had for a couple of years because we do need those players to propel ourselves. We have such a young squad. Actually, I do want to look at the average age of the squad after this, but we need experience and we need just better quality players because at the moment, Aluko and Semedo, they're doing it against like the smaller teams, but against teams like Swansea, we need the big players back for big games. So if we're going to get past them, that's what we need. But yeah, I believe that's it for everything this week. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to like it if you haven't already, but most importantly, subscribe and turn that notification bell on so that you never ever miss an upload. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.